Dear students and working accountants, welcome to my Export Tally YouTube channel. My name is Babu. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the second part of the order purchasing. Okay, one part is completed. Last video. In this, we are going to do the second part. Okay, that is called as sales order processing. Okay. So before entering into the topic, a request to you, everyone entering into my channel and watching the videos, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Only once only you can do. And then, click the bell icon near the subscribe button and select all. You will get notification for all the videos which I upload in my channel. Also, share my channel with others. And another very important thing is, please everyone watch every video till the end. Don't skip in the middle. If you skip in the middle, you will know and you will understand the topic up to that point only. The balance you cannot understand, you cannot know. So it is nothing but only waste of time. Nothing more than that. So watch till the end. If required, you watch more number of times also, so that you get good knowledge. And also, so I show some examples, some problems I do here. So all these problems you work out or practice many number of times on any frame, you will get expert in the mind. Okay, now after watching the full video, if the video is good, please like the video and also you post your comments about the video. So any doubts or anything you require, whatever it may be, your idea and your doubts in the video about the video. You post the comments without forgetting. Okay. Now we will enter into the topic. See the last video. See the order processing. The first part is the buyer will, how the buyer will complete the purchase procedure to the purchase order. The second part is seller. So when the buyer is buying, seller will sell the. So how the seller will complete the sales process, that is sales process is completed to sales order. It means how the sales order is processed. That is the second part. So in this case, the everything will be opposite. Yeah. So in the sales order processing, first of all, we are the seller. The seller will do quotation to the customers. Many suppliers will do. So if the customer approves our quotation, and you will order for the goods. So you will, in the case of small business, they can call us, tell, or they can come directly, they can purchase the goods. But in the case of big businesses, so they will order the goods through a document, written document, they will order the goods. It is called as the purchase order. So buyer will send the purchase order. See, we put after the quotation, purchaser will place the purchase order. That means the seller will receive the purchase order. So after receiving the purchase order, that is actually the purchase order will be issued by the accounts department or any other management department. Okay. And what we do here, the seller, he will create a sales order. There is the order for selling. So for purchasing, he sent the order to us, buyer, and now we will create a sales order. We will create a sales order and send the sales order to the sales or marketing department. And they will choose everything and they will dispatch the goods. So along with the goods, they will send a document called as delivery note. Delivery note they will send, that is, they will record in the delivery note, and the delivery note will be printed and that will be sent with the goods. Okay. And after that, if the buyer immediately after receiving the goods, they will check up everything, and if any drawbacks, that means any damage or any inferior quality, not good, then immediately he will return some goods. If the goods are returned, they are not called as, when are selling the goods, we are not sold so far. We sent the goods, not sales bill is not sent. So this is called as only they rejected the goods. So it is called as rejections, but we are receiving. So it is called as rejection. It is here rejections out, it is here. Rejection out. But here we are sending there. The buyer will send there. Here the seller will receive. So rejection in. And after this, when we are sending the goods to the delivery note, the sales department, they may send all the goods or some lesser quantity. All the quantity they can send, or sometimes if you don't have stock or anything, due to any reason, they may send some lesser quantity. So that is the only quantity we send. Out of this quantity, some rejections are there. They send back the rejections. The net quantities will be the actually we sold them. So we will do the sales invoice for the exact correct quantity. So delivery note, we send the quantity sent to them, and the rejections in received the net quantity. For the net quantity, we issue the sales invoice. Okay. After issuing the sales invoice, and then the person, the data, the customer, they will check up everything, and again they will put all the, in the cases, they will put in the racks and all. At that time, after that is, it will take some time. At that time, if any damages or any lesser quantity or some different configuration, different specifications, something if they noticed, again they will return the goods. So we already sent the sales invoice. So we sold the goods that we entered in the sales voucher. Now if you receive them, they are not called as rejection. They are called as sales returns. After entering the sales voucher, then only the returns are called sales returns. Before that, if we send the goods and they send back everything, something before that, that is like immediately, it is called as they are rejecting the rejections in. After issuing the sales invoice, we enter the sales voucher. So then the call as sales returns is the return. We enter the credit note. Okay, this is over. So the actual quantity sent minus rejections in. Okay, and the net quantity we sent the invoice. Okay, that's it. And then they sent some credit note. They sent the returns. And now what is the net amount due? That will be paid by the customer to us. So it is called as receipt of amount. Okay. And then now, so whatever the order we received, purchase order, we issued the sales order. So from the sales order, what is the goods delivered? So the balance will be pending. And if any rejections are sent, then the balance will increase. So the balance will increase, and then sales invoice balance will increase. For the balance only, for the actual amount only, we send the invoice. So the pending balance is called as pending order. That is sales order pending. So after the sales invoice means, to this extent, whatever goods we send, net amount. So it is entered in the sales invoice. So that is the net amount. After that, credit note is entered. So it is not concerned with the orders because sales order is complete. Up to this point, that is up to this quantity, sales invoice is completed. Now, whatever orders are due, that is the quantity is due till still, it is called as sales order pending. So after completing this, we can close the sales order or we can sell them. If we are not supplying, not able to supply, or the customer they say, so this enough, they do not want the pending orders, they don't want to execute, they don't want the pending quantity, or we are not able to send the pending quantity, and then if you want, you can keep them, the pending order, you can keep them, you can send after some time. If the buyer accept that, so we can keep it alive, and after that, we send that goods, the balance order, we send. In such again, we follow, we send the delivery note, if any rejections are there, then sales invoice, then if anything is returned, everything, the same procedure will be followed again for the balance. Okay, for the balance of the stock, that is pending orders, the same thing. You don't want or you are not able to supply, or if they don't want, these pending orders can be cancelled. When you are cancelling, that means always before completing the sales order, we are closing. It is called as pre-close. Close before completing the pending orders. So pre-close that is pending orders. We pre-close the pending orders. So when I am pre-closing the pending order, we may close all the quantity, or if they say only if they want some quantity, so only some quantity we can keep as it is, and the balance only we can close. So we did not close the total orders. Some quantity we can keep as it is to supply later, and the balance we can close. This is the processing of sales order. So in this case, we have taken the first one, purchase, and the common enterprises purchase goods. So now the same person will sell the goods. So one person is purchased means the same person will be sell the goods for selling only purchase. So he will sell the goods at a later date or same thing. So here This is in a May. So in the May itself, when you are purchasing, you will sell the goods also. So in this case, I have taken the first example, the same person, Namana Enterprises with the same number. Namana Enterprises, Namana Enterprises with the same number. Okay. Now we will execute how we will get them. These are all just opposite to that. That is opposite to the purchase order person. So this is the company. So the company is already created. You can see the company is already created and all the after features they are all completed. Okay. So here GST number, there is GST and all these things, inventory, inventory details, inventory features, median accounts, then that is the GST and then enable GST. So everything is done. Accept. Okay. Now we start the transactions. So the dates are given, the same dates. Okay. At the time, simultaneously when you are purchasing, you will sell also. That is why they are given the same date. 1/5 sales order. That means received purchase order. So the buyer will send purchase order. So purchase order from Ratna Electronics. So we want Ratna Electronics. So I created. So here we received purchase order means on the basis of that we will create sales order. So sales order is created on 1/5. So sales order is created to sell the goods to Ratna Electronics. So what we do is here 1/5 same date, 1/5 we will take 1/5, and now here we are sending, we are creating the sales order. So here sales in this case voucher, that is sales order will be voucher. So in this voucher I have right no voucher here. So go to other vouchers, all other vouchers. Here also sales order also will be in the sales vouchers, that is accounting vouchers, inventory vouchers, order vouchers. So in the order vouchers, you can see the sales order. It is inactive now. So here it will be and can be activated in the order button, voucher types, sales order. We can activate, only activate, not open. But here we'll activate and it will open. First and second time you can use the short key. So here go to show inactive. So go to order vouchers. So purchase order will be completed. Sales order, just accept. So it is to be activated. This water type. We will activate now. Yes. So it will be activated and it will be sales order is showing 2 number because the Telugu video I used number 1. Now it is number 2. Okay. The date is the same. To whom we are giving, to whom to sell, we are giving the sales order to sell the goods to a person. That is from whom we received the purchase order. Purchase order received from Ratna Electronics. So go to the space, click the space bar, you will get the details. So Ratna Electronics. These are data how we created. So is the sundry data and all the addresses and everything, number, everything. Now here, when you are going to sell the goods, so order details. When you are selling, you will tell them how to pay. For example, check. So you ask them to pay within 10 days, for example, within 10 days. Then other reference not required. Term of day, how many days it will take to deliver to us? I mean, how many days it will take for us to deliver? For example, 5 days, example. So I will tell within 5 days, you pay the money within 10 days, but I will supply you within 5 days. And how the dispatch will be made, they will send the, when you are sending the purchase order, they will say how to send on that. So dispatch through by road, to check by road, and destination, their place is also in Hyderabad. So their place, destination is we send to them. So here also destination, they will say their name. And how they will ask us how to send. So if they ask the transport name, that name will do. If they ask, for example, about the transporter. Now the transports. Okay. And then this will not be, now we are sending only order. When the goods are sent, then only this, the LR number, date, and the motor vehicle number you will see known. So that will be entered later when you are sending the goods. Now we are only creating the order. Okay. So this is completed. This is completed. Then it will come to, so when they send the purchase order, we create the sales order, or the sales order also will give a number. So sales order number are 1/5 We created sales order 15. The number is SO means sales order, PO means purchase order. SO number, so you have to give. You can give any name. So simply, this is 2. The same thing you can take. Or if you give a separate number, then give the number here. So here. And then we are selling the goods. Going to sell. That is why you take as sales. It is take as sales only. And then what you are selling? So the order to us. So purchase order we received for these. So sales order is created on the basis of purchase order. Only HP keyboard and Dell, not all. So he is having 4 he purchased. But now we start the order and selling, going to sell only 2 HP keyboards. So we will give HP keyboards. So date, how many days we give? 5 days we give. Okay, so we give 5 days. We simply, if we give 5, it will take 5 days. It will calculate the date and it will show the date. What is the due date? And that date, it will show directly. If you give days, it will calculate the date. If you give directly date, it will take the date. So what is the quantity? 15 numbers. We ask 15 numbers. We ask. Here you can see. Before that, whether we have or not. See, we have 18 numbers. See, keyboards, we have 18 numbers. So we can tell. So in this case, no problem. So 5 days we are giving. So they ask for 15 numbers. Each one is 750. Each one is 750. 750. Second one is Dell mouse. Dell mouses. This is also 5 days. Either day, needed or give days. Just if you 5, if you give to take days. If you give the date, it will take the date. And this also 15 pieces. Numbers given. Here it is given as here. Numbers. Here also take numbers. Here. Numbers problem. But taken as first problem. Problem number 1. Numbers only. But here also numbers, but it is taken as, in this case, numbers only. Yeah, numbers only. So numbers, problem number 1, numbers. 15, here the problem it is given as TCS. Problem, also it is given as the numbers only. Are taken numbers, each one is 1500. Purchase for 1200, selling for 1500. Purchase for 500, selling for 250 keyboards. Okay, this over. And then what is the tax? What it is from, you can see when I am entering here and accepting. So here you can see the state. Telangana means same state of the party. That is why you have to take Telangana means you get the same state. So we will GST TDS. This is the thing. And then here is not an order. It is not good sellers. Goods are not sold. It is only an order. That is why we are. It is not asking any invoice detail. Before that, I can tell you. So go to only order is created. So stock summary, whatever is left when we have purchased. So that time these are the items left off. So it is not increased. Okay. Similarly, if you go to profit and loss account, so that time it is purchased, no sales, purchase, and the whatever balance is there. So the balance is shown in amount. Okay. Balance is shown in amount. This is the closing balance we have. And then go to balance sheet. So balance sheet also send the data. So we don't have to make it because we are not sent any goods are not sold. It has to be created order. That is it. And closing stock will be the same thing, 4,48,000. That is the same thing here, 4,48,000. And this is something. So this is the and if we go to this one. So there is no stock increase, no change in the stock. So if we go to the display more reports, and here if we go to table, every transaction will be recorded. But here on first May, see here, 1st May, so for Ratna Electronics, we created sales order. So sales order will be shown here. Sales order will be, every transaction will be shown in table. So sales order is shown here, and separately again it will be shown in some other place. So go to the reports and go to the inventory books. Inventory books are in statement of inventory. In the statement of if you go, here it will show. So previously only purchase order outstanding, purchase bill outstanding. Now we created and sent the purchase sales order to the sales department. That is why that sales order is pending. So they have to execute that. So go to the sales order and then see this sales order pending around. And go to the, you take items IS you can take, you take ledger, what is the person Ratna. So his total amount will be shown. That's all. And here if you go to all orders to show the details, all orders, they may show here. If they don't show, you have to click all orders. If sometimes it will not show here, then you have to click all orders. Here due won't be, they are due. All orders will take up. These are 15 items. We give the, we got the order for 15 items each. So 15 items, 15 items. Still it is only order created. Goods are not sent. So the balance quantity is also 15, 15. Okay. Now, okay. So stock is happening. After that, what will happen? After that, so the order is prepared and given to them. So the sales department, they will send the goods, along with that they will prepare a credit note and they will sell with the stock. They will send the credit note, they will enter the debit. So now the date is now next voucher is. So after that, we have to send the goods. For that, delivery note we have to give. We have to send the delivery note, we have to enter that. So go to other vouchers. Delivery note, it will be in the delivery means what are delivering? Inventory. So inventory vouchers, you see delivery note is not available. So go to, once you created, it's okay, only once. And go to inventory vouchers. So go to inventory vouchers, you see here. First one, inventory vouchers, delivery note. Delivery note. When you purchase, receipt note. Receipt note already there for purchasing, for sales. Delivery note, Alt F8. This is Control F6. Receipt note. Receipt note will be Alt F9. This delivery note will be Alt F8. So select this, and enter. So it is asking to, we want to activate now, yes. So this will be activated. Then we are sending the delivery goods we are sending. That sales that is prepared, immediate is 5 days are there. Still the due date is after 5 days. 1st May means plus 5. 6th May is the due date. We are sending immediately. Is the delivery note. So delivery note sending to Ratna Electronics. And what is the order? For the delivery note you are sending. So delivery note we are sending order number. So against this order we are sending the delivery note. So delivery note against this order we are sending to them. So whatever is entered in the order, they are coming. And now delivery note means we are sending the goods. This is okay. And order details okay. If you come here, what is the dispatch document number, vehicle number, lorry receipt, all these things. When we are sending the goods, we know. So we'll take the lorry number, everything. So for example, this is the delivery document number, dispatch document. That is will be a document to the stores. So the storekeeper will send the documents. That is called as asking them to dispatch. So dispatch document by road everything and lorry number, for example, bill of lading or the receipt number. So this may be the number and date when you are sending on the same date. 1 by are sending the goods with delivery note. Motor vehicle number, for example, Telangana 08. So TT, for example, TT. So 5243, whatever may be number. Okay, the number we are sending. Number we are sending. Before that, so the numbers and everything will be given. After that is the party details, accept, sales. This is the sales is taking. For delivery note also taking sales. So for delivery note is sent means goods are sent. So against the order. So we give the order number as per the order number. So whatever the goods are ordered, received the purchase note, they are given. So now we are sending the goods. We may send all the goods or we may send less quantity. So here delivery note we have given. This is order. This is the delivery note. Keyboards we sent only 12 numbers. So keyboards here, keyboards take here. So here tracking number 2. Tracking number means what is the tracking number? Delivery challan. Delivery challan is the tracking number. This is the order number and this is delivery challan number. Tracking means when you are receiving that receipt to what you call, they will send the buyer will send the seller will send a delivery note that we will enter. Now also we are sending delivery note. So here you have to enter. Here we have to enter new number. So it is no column here. It is empty here. What is the delivery note number? It is called as DC also. DC means delivery seller. So this number we will give. So this is the track hereafter. Track according to this. And this is the order number. Is taken. So DC number you have to give here. That no column is given. So here you have to give the tracking number means DC number. So there is no then go to new number and enter that. That will take up. This is the order number. It will come in the next one. Order number. And here the order is 15, but we delivered only 12. So we are giving 12 number. And then tell mouse. Tell mouse. We sent all the 15. So sent all the 15. Here also the same thing. Number you have to give. The same number you have to give. For every goods, the delivery challenge is the same. And then here 15 pieces completely sent. So 15 numbers you have taken. You can, because in that you got with places numbers, here also have taken numbers. So 15 numbers, here actually it is given as numbers, it is pieces given. Actually all pieces. All are pieces, numbers only. So that I will change. I will change that. So 15 numbers. So you see. So completely we extracted the goods. Now you see goods are sent. So now if you go to the profit and loss account, goods are sent. So when the goods are sent, here you see selling the goods, but sales bill is not issued. So when they are selling the goods, send the goods, goods are sent. Goods will go off. Goods will reach there, but bill is not sent. So here the total bill is shown as sales bill to make. We have to make the sales bill now. Deliver the goods, sales bill is to be made. That is shown. Then you send the sales invoice. So bill is made. So sales bill to make will disappear and sales will be shown here. Okay, this one. And also stock is also reduced. I will show you. Last one. We go to balance sheet. So we send to the goods to that person. So sundry debtors and the stock also closing stock value is reduced. Okay. See the closing stock value 4,20,000 reduced to 4,20,000. Now the balance is 4,20,000. We go to stock summary. See here, stock summary. So all reduced because this 7, this 8, these two are not sent. Only these two are sent. 18 and 19 were pending. So whatever you sent, the balance is there. Okay, 18 means we sent 12. We sent 12 HP keyboard. Yeah, this is some 18 or something. In 18, not 18, it is 14, I think. 14, we sent 12. So 16, we sent 12. 4 are pending. In this case, we have 21 or something. So 15 are sent. So 6 are remaining. These are not sent. We are not sent these things. They are as it is. Okay. This is over. And then go to dispatch. Display more reports. Go to statement of inventory and come down to see here. Purchase order pending for last month. Now sales order pending is there already. And now when you send the goods, then this was not there. Now sales bill pending is there. So sales bill pending will check up. That is sales order pending. We take all orders here. So here one item is sent fully, no pending. So that item is not shown. Only in this 15 out of that we sent dispatches 12 only. So 3 pending. So original quantity is 15. Now 3 are pending. 3 are pending. See the due date 6th May. Due date 6th May. Okay. Because we give 5 days, it has taken. We do the date, it will take. 6th May we cannot give. So we give dates. So it is taking the calculation. Okay. And then come down. So sales invoice. So this is pending means whatever we supplied and the balance is there. This is the balance. That is balance of the order. So what is the order executed? What is the goods sent? That will be bill pending. That will be bill pending. You see? So 12 initial quantity is 12, 15. So we sent 12. We sent 15. This is the for the 12 numbers and for the 15 numbers. Bill is pending. That is shown in the profit and loss account. It is shown in the profit and loss account. That is bill is pending 31,600. You go and see here, bill pending. So statement of inventory, sales bill pending. So 31,500. Okay, this is one. Now, there you note we said the goods are sent. But now, so actually pending is only keyboard's three numbers. But here, and then after sending the delivery of goods to them, they checked up and immediately they rejected some goods. So rejections we are getting. So rejections in we have to create on second May. So go to vouchers, change the date, 2nd May. 2nd May, we are receiving the rejections in. So go to here, there is no rejection in. Go to other vouchers. Rejections in, they will be in the stock only. So inventory vouchers, rejections out we send the purchases. Now we are getting rejections in. Go to show inactive. So in inventory vouchers, rejections out. Rejections out. Rejections in. Rejections out for purchasing we send. Now rejections in we are getting. So it is actually control F6. Okay, control F6. Accept. It is to be activated and open. So what are the rejected? The from party name is this is it is only party lecture name, and here the address everything will be given here. And then what are the items we rejected? HP keyboards 2 numbers, HP keyboards 2 numbers, HP keyboards. So what is the tracking number? This is the deal. So send the goods to the DC. So that is the tracking number. And the order number is this one. So order number 1 is 2 rejected. 2 are rejected. So we receive. Then keyboards, then Dell mouses. Dell mouses also. So this is the tracking number means DC number and this is the order number. This is also 2 pieces. So here 15 pieces sent, 2 are rejected. So 3 mouses are pending. Here 12 are sent, 3 pending, again 2 returned, 5 pending. So 5 and 3 Dell mouses, 5 keyboards are pending. That is the order pending because returned. And now there is no tax in this rejection in now. Okay, now if you go and see here, rejected now. Now you show inventory and you see sales are outstanding. All orders. See, 5 numbers. This is keyboards 5 numbers. How 5 numbers means we sent all the 15. We sent keyboards 12. We sent 3 are pending. Again 2 returned. Total 5 are pending. In this case all are sent, but only 2 are rejected. Only 2 pending. So 5 pending and 2 pending. Okay, this is the sales order. And the bill pending is how much? So we sent these goods. Out of the 2 rejected, only 10 numbers. This is 2 rejected, 13. So 10 numbers and 13 numbers are the bill to be prepared. So 10 numbers, 13 numbers. 10 numbers this one. 12 we sent, 2 rejected. Okay, 10 numbers pending. The 10 numbers is the billing to be made. And in 15 we sent, 2 rejected. 13 pieces, 13 numbers is the billing to be made. This is the bill outstanding. This bill is to be made. And after that, we sent after receiving the rejections, we sent the sales invoice. Okay. So now go to voucher. In this case, we do say date is on the same date 2. So 2/5 date and the sales is F8. So here the number is 2 here, but here sales invoice number invoice slash this is the suppose if you make this special format. So again, for this also you can make a reference number. So this is the serial number. For the order number, that is the invoice number. This one you can give in the reference number. But in the GST reports, only the invoice, that is the voucher number, will be taken for sales. Sales voucher is the sales invoice number. That is understand. That is why this is taken as the invoice. That is why for the sales, you are issuing like this. The sales number itself, the invoice number, sales invoice should be, we have to set up a special format that I will tell you in another minute. So second, so make it as, and then party name is Ratna Electronics. And here, what is the delivery note is, TC number is this one, and as per the TC number, all the details are given. Okay. And then accept, and here this is the sales. So this is also sales. Sales it will take, and the net sales is, what is the invoice number we sent? 10 numbers or 13 numbers. 12 minus 2, 10. 15 minus 2, 30. These are the net sales. So 10 numbers and 13 numbers. Yeah. Here. DC number, tracking number, order number, 10. So the balance net amount you take. And the second one, DC number, tracking number, sales order number, and due date is 5 days. That's given. That is the date. 5 days given. So it is showing 5 days. Yeah, there it will show date. So 13 numbers, that is the amount. So date. Here, this is the sales invoice. So and when you accept the total, it will show, it will ask the what you call bill-wise details. So bill-wise details it will ask you. Bill-wise details, the new reference number. So it will take only the sales voucher number as the invoice. That's why you have to do the special format in the number. That is sales voucher number. You have to change it to a special format. It will take. Okay, 2 number it is taking. Number 2. Okay, accept. And so goods sold. Okay, sold the goods. After selling the goods, they have taken. That is on 2nd February. So 13th May, that is 2nd May, 13th May, he returned some goods. He returned some goods. After receiving the goods, sales invoice, we entered, they will answer purchase voucher, and then they send the purchase returns. Now we are getting the sales returns. This is not rejection sin. Rejection sin, immediately when you send the goods without entering the invoice, this is called as rejection sin. This is called as sales returns. Sales returns. So sales returns, Alt F5 is purchase returns, Alt F6 is sales returns. Alt F6 is sales returns. So it is not taking. So what you see here, sales returns, here. Go to other vouchers, sales returns, purchase returns, everything will be in the accounting vouchers only. Sales is there, sales returns are not there. So show inactive. Go to the accounting vouchers only. Sales returns means what is the credit note. So for purchases, returns, debit note is activated. For now sales returns, once you activate, that's all. It will be always there. Unless you deactivate, it will be active. So it is called as Alt F6. So from next time onwards, you can click Alt F6. So credit note, we are sending, we are getting the returns, sales, purchase returns. Sales returns we received, they will send purchase debit note. So we will give the credit note to him. So enter the credit note. The name is Ratna. So in this case, tracking number will not be there because order is completed. So no DC is completed. Whatever DC we received and rejections made, the DC is closed. Okay. Now in this case, here, nothing will be there. And now, dispatch details, when we are sending the goods, we are receiving the goods. That is, receipt details means how we are receiving, he is returning the goods, how we are receiving. So suppose he is sending the number through by road, and then we are also in Hyderabad. So we take this Hyderabad, and agent, we ask them to send by SRMT. SRMT, and here number 25, and the date is 31/5. Now you take the return date 31/5, and the vehicle number TG, for example 07 VH 2562. Example, anything. And here we have to share the original invoice number. What is the invoice number we sent? This is the invoice number, but actually in our this one is taken as only 2. That is the invoice number taken as 2. For sales, taking 2. So this you should not give because we have not entered. We entered the, as per our books, 2 was there. 2, and when you send the invoice, 25. So it will take, we are making the entry now. We are making the entry on 31st May. So it will take 31st May by default. But you have to say that sales invoice date, that is 25. So number 2, 25. If you make a special format, that will take. Now here it is credit note means what it is? Sales returns. Credit note is the voucher price. but the ledger will be sales returns. Okay, sales returns. So nothing is shown. Okay, no order number, no tracking number. So we are sending now separately. So only Delmos will be says. So Delmoses, see here, tracking number is not there, order number not required or reviewed because the order number is closed. Okay, now here three pieces, 1500 each. Same number. Every time we take same amount. And here come down here GST, GST. Okay. Now here it will go ask some details. So we are issuing the credit note. It will ask you, yes, how, why you are issuing the credit note. So the reasons for issuing the note is this note, credit note, because it is sales return. For purchase returns, there is no option. So take others. For sales returns, it is sales returns. So sales returns means they will send the debit note first with the goods. They will send the returns, purchase returns, then we are issuing the credit note. That's why you know already we received the debit note. So debit note number, if they received on 31st only, they sent it on 31st. We received on 31st. So 31st May, and we get it against reference means against bill number 2. We are given that against bill number 2 on 2nd May. Second May. Yeah. Second May, okay. Second May. Okay, second May only. So here, and that here. 31st May, written is 31st May, and here come down against reference 2nd May, invoice number 2. The total amount is that is 31,600 something, and out of that, return is only 5,310. So 5,310. Okay. So this is the thing. So goods are returned. Then we received the balance amount. Balance amount we received on the same 31st. So 31st May we received means F6 received goods, received the money from whom? Credit means who is giving? From Ratna Electronics. What is the amount due? 26,650 is the due. Total amount we received 26,650. Suppose if we received 15,000 or 20,000, we will enter that. There will be some balance. Now we are receiving 26,650. So against reference, against this bill, the balance is after the purchase sales returns. That is the balance 26,650. That is shown here. Not 26,650. It is 26,550. I think. 26,550. It is 26,550. Okay, 26,550. So we have to enter here. We're receiving 26,550. So that is received 26,550. We received. So the balance is nil. Total amount is paid. So we received generally. We received the amount through check only. So received by check. State Bank of India. And how we received check? What is the check? Their number 258258 and bank number, bank name, their bank name. So no, this is their space. Press the space bar. Not applicable. This is only at the time of creation. This is now we have to specify the bank name. We have to specify. This don't come. In the case of license creation, we'll get the list. Here is the name. His name is for Indian Bank, for example. His name is Indian Bank received. So balance amount received. Amount due received. So this is the okay. Now, so everything is done. Now, some goods are done. Orders are pending. See here how many orders are pending. This is completed, and orders are pending. And if you go to the profit and loss account, see here, purchase. So here, sales bills to receive. That is, so bill means still the order is pending. That is why sales return not. So sales bills to make. So we made the sales bills, and here sales entered and some returns are there. That amount is shown here. And if you go to the balance sheet, so here debtors are there. So debtors will be there, but the debtors will be there, but that amount is paid by them. So there is no debtor, and the stock item is there, or the stock item. So old one plus these are two as it is in these three only. So some because of return, some increase is there. This is the net chart. And if you come here, go to display more reports, go to statement of some statement, go for statement of inventory, and if you go to purchase, see sales bill spending. So there is no sales bill pending. So completed as per the DCs and everything. And then go to sales order pending, but still some sales orders are pending. So here these are pending. Here if you click all orders, if you click the same thing will be shown. So here originally 15. Here 5 numbers keyboards and 2 numbers mouses are pending. Here because see 12 pieces, 3 pieces pending, keyboards 3 pieces, and rejected 3, 2. That means 5. 3 plus 2, 5 are pending. Okay, 5 pending. That is right. So their keyboards 5 are pending. In this we sent 15, but 2 rejected. Only those 2 are pending. Okay. Now, if you want, we can keep them as it is. We will, if they ask us to supply later, so we will supply them later. Same procedure. We have sent the delivery order, delivery note, and everything the same procedure will be followed. If we cannot supply no stock, we get a lot of time to get the stock. So we cannot supply. We will tell them and we will close the order. And if they don't want, they say we don't want, cannot. We will close the order. If they say they will close the order, we will close that. So if you want to close the order, so go to the ending, Alt W, where the purchase, order closing, sales are everything. Alt W. Here, this is the thing, how to make the closing is showing, and all the total amount, original amount, and the quantity balance is showing. But in this, we want to pre-close. So how many you want to pre-close? All the stock, that is all the pending orders, and it is sum of the stock. 2 numbers are pending. If you want to close all the 2 stocks, 2 numbers, you will give 2 numbers, and why? Because not required. If they say we don't want, not required, that is on 31st we close this. Then in this case, 5 numbers are there. So if you want to, suppose if they want only 3 supply later, so balance 3, that balance 2 we will close, then 3 will be still pending. But here we close all the 5. If you close all the 5, no balance will be there. If you see, if you close only 2, still 3 will be pending. So if you close all 5, then there will be nothing pending. Okay, like this. And here also, they say not required. They say not required. You close. Now if you go to this, you go to purchase order pending, sales order pending, go to all orders. No order is pending. No order is pending. And also sales bill pending. There is no sales bill pending. Okay. Okay, now that is closed. This is how you process the sales order. These pieces I will change to numbers. Okay. So this is how we close the and we process the sales order. So purchase order purchasing, say purchase order processing in this last video. In this video, sales order processing. So with this I close. In the next video, we will meet with a different topic. Okay. So I close this.